Hi beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Abbey Krystal here as always, and today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me. Okay, I'm going to be doing my makeup while I chat with you guys about what has been happening and my take on them, these events that happened in the past 1 week, and what I think about them and my own opinion. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me slash chit chat. Okay, I'm going to be discussing some certain issues that happened over the week, and I'm going to tell you guys my opinion about them and what I think about the situation. Okay, and give you some juicy gist. So guys, this kind of video you want to watch, sit back and enjoy. So guys, as you can see, I've done my brows off camera. Okay, so I'm going to do my foundation, eye makeup, and lipstick, highlight, contour and all that while I give you guys this juicy gist. Okay, so let's go right into the video. Guys, so the first issue rather I'm going to be talking about is the issue of Twitter ban in Nigeria. Guys, like, this issue came up last week Friday, and it's been like something else in Nigeria. Like, we just woke up to the news that Nigerian's government has decided to ban citizens from using Twitter. Okay, and I was just like, why would they ban us from using Twitter? Like, why? What's the problem? So I read it in the news that the reason why they banned Twitter was because of some certain kind of content that was coming out of Twitter that was displaying Nigeria in a terrible light or in a bad light. And I was not like, why would they ban Twitter just because of that? Because most times I know that Twitter actually give us the correct news. Like, people post what they feel or what they think it's happening around them. So why would they say that Twitter actually is portraying Nigeria in a very bad light and all that? So I don't understand why they decided to ban Twitter in Nigeria. Like, I don't understand what is happening, guys. Like, I don't understand why this government have decided to like make us look like we're in a prison yard. Okay, I don't understand what is happening to Nigeria, like, seriously. And to me, although I'm not a Twitter user, it didn't really sit well with me, because I feel that citizens have their right to use Twitter to do whatever they want to do. Okay, it's not like Twitter is a worldwide app. Okay, so I don't see the reason why Nigeria would decide to ban the users from using Twitter because they feel Twitter is portraying the country in a bad light. I don't understand this government. Like, what is this government turning into? I don't understand it. Okay, because it's something else. And I just pray that very soon they won't say we should stop using Facebook or Instagram and WhatsApp, because that is going to cause a lot of problem, because many people are beginning to get tired of this country. Like, seriously, we don't understand what is happening. Like, seriously, we don't even understand what is happening anymore. Like, is it that they don't want Nigerians to have freedom of association, or freedom of saying their minds or saying what they feel or what they think anymore? Like, I don't understand what this government is trying to do, because for me it doesn't make sense in any way why they would ban us from using Twitter. Okay, I once created a Twitter account at one point, but I ended up not even using that account, because I find it so difficult to use. Like, it was kind of complex for me, but I had the the notion of trying it out in the future. So this ban, I'm not really happy with it, because it doesn't really make sense why the government would not allow the citizens to actually air their minds, air their views about what they feel they don't like about the what's happening around them. Like, I they want to tell them what to post. Like, what's your business? I don't understand why the government is being threatened by this Twitter stuff. Okay, I don't really understand why the government is being threatened, because for me, I don't see any reason why they should ban Twitter. So guys, that is it about Twitter. The second issue I want to talk about is the issue of the death of TB Joshua. Like seriously, if you are an ardent follower of Prophet TB Joshua, you should know that it came as a shock. Even I'm not actually a member of Synagogue Church of All Nations, like that's the name of his church, but I felt so surprised and shocked that he passed on Sunday morning. Like it was so surprising to everybody. I just woke up on Sunday morning, and first of all, when I checked my social media handle early that morning, I think about 3:30, I just woke up and decided to check, just flip through, because I just saw like breaking news, TB Joshua is dead. Like I was just like, what? Like what's the meaning of that? Who would just put this kind of fake news, and this early morning? Like what would the person gain from saying? Because I didn't really believe that man was really dead. Like seriously, I was like, what kind of news is this? Like it was so sudden. Like seriously, I was not really happy with the news. I wasn't really happy at all. So like when I heard the news, I was like, why? What happened to this man? Like, was he sick and all that? It was a shock to me. It was a shock. So I'm going to be doing my eye makeup right now. I'm using my palette from O2O. I love this palette a lot. It has a lot of colors on it. Seriously, like I love these colors. So like I was saying, I'll just do it light makeup. I won't do much. So I was not like, what's the meaning of this? Like, what's happening? Like, why are pastors just, prophets, a man of God, just passing on? Like, I was really, really surprised. But at the end of the day, I just look at it like, we are all gonna die one day. So this is just a way of reminding us that we should, live right. He has fought, or rather, he has completed his service to God on earth, and God has decided to take him. People, even when they interviewed most of the church members outside the church, they're not like, he's not dead, like he's going to rise up again. Like they believe that he's going to rise up, like he's just sleeping. Okay, so they were not like, they didn't want to believe that he was actually gone. So I don't know, the shock actually came to us, like what is happening, like what is really happening. Like nobody believed that it would go so soon, So just tell us that this life is, is you don't own this world. Like you just have to play your own part and live. That is what it means. That is what it actually means. Like we are all nothing but pencils in the hands of the Creator. So when it's our time to live, we have to go. The only thing we have to pray is that we should make sure that we live a good life and impact on people, touch the hearts of people while we are on earth, while we are still alive. Okay, so I believe that he has done his own part, because he really, really touched a lot of people. Like people were really talking about his good deeds, what he did for people while he was on earth. Because personally, I saw most of the things that he did. Apart from the fact that he was preaching the word of God and talking to people, he was also a generous prophet, okay, a generous pastor, man of God. Okay, he really gave out a lot of foodstuffs, household items to the less privileged. He actually touched a lot of people. Like the man, he was really, really a generous person. Like he touched the hearts of people. He was actually paying people's school fees or taking care of with the widows. So many people benefited from him financially and spiritually. So the man has actually lived his life here on earth. So I believe that God has decided to call him at this point. So people should not really, really feel so bad about his death. But the only issue was that we didn't expect him to leave this to just die at this age. Wanted him to live longer, okay, so to touch the lives of people, to impart more in the society. But who are we to question God? He's gone, and you have to take life. Another issue I want to talk about is this issue that was trending. Like, it actually made me laugh. It was between Tiwa Savage and Sheyi. Like, I really don't understand or didn't know that they had a beef before now. So actually there was an altercation between both ladies, Tiwa Savage and Sheyi, where they met in the salon where they went to make their hair. So they just bumped into each other and started reading courses or started accusing each other of some certain issues, women stuff. So I don't want to go deep into what happened or what they were discussing or what actually led to it. But the issue that is that ladies tend to like hold a lot of beef in their mind for a long time, and they start bringing up such issues in public. Like, why can't they just try and resolve their matters out of the public eye? Like, it's so embarrassing when you see two ladies actually having issues and washing their dirty linens outside. To me, it doesn't actually make sense at all. Like, it doesn't really make sense, because now the whole world knows what's happening between both of you. These are issues that you would have trashed on your own without coming to social media to come and tell us that you have a beef or you have quarrel. Even one was even using her child to swear that if this sort of thing happen, let my child do this. Why would you use your child to swear? Like, seriously, why would you use your child to swear? I don't know why people have started to bring themselves so low, outside, and thereby causing a problem, causing a stir, bringing up their public life outside people to know what is happening in their lives. Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. You don't have to wash your dirty linens outside and also bring in your family members or your children into such altercations. They are innocent children. You don't have to bring them into whatever issues you have out there. So please, others should learn from that. You don't do that, okay? If you're having issues with anybody, sort it out. Don't bring it to the public light and let everybody know that you have issues. So to me, it didn't really make sense. So finally, one of the issues I want to discuss is about somebody actually asked me a question on Facebook. Someone actually asked me this question on Facebook, and the question actually goes like this: what do I think about long distance relationships, and do I advise long distance relationship? Like, what's my take on them? And immediately I told the person that it depends on the kind of relationship we are talking about. Like, what kind of long distance relationship are you talking about? Is it just is it that you guys have not met yourself? Are you chatting online, or you've met yourself before due to some some issues like work and relocating to a different environment? Was that the reason why you actually stopped seeing yourselves, or what actually causes distance? To me, for long distance relationships, for people that have not really met themselves, I don't advise that, because there's so many things that have to go that actually happens in such situations. It's either one of the parties are lying, or they're not really completely open about themselves to each other, okay? I say people that actually meet online and they get married, good for them. It doesn't mean that it won't work for you. For me, I didn't do long distance relationship. Actually, I'm not a fan of it. I actually did not like it from the onset, okay? I actually had people that I chatted with online before I met my husband, before I got married. But I felt that they were not actually being open to me. Okay, even if you open up to them, you're not guaranteed that they are actually telling you 100% you know, they are being 100% honest to you. That's what I feel about having long distance relationships, because I feel that there's so many things that are hidden under the carpet that you might not know, and it's just a trap for you to enter. And once you enter and you start seeing those things, you cannot run away. You just have to just stop. Maybe probably when you are married to the person, you know that you start seeing so many things about the person that you didn't know before now. Or probably you were, at the end of the day, the worst scenario that can happen in that situation is that at the end of the day, after you dated this person for a long time and you finally meet with him, you find out that he has a wife or he has a serious relationship, and you'll be dating yourself all those while. So for me, I don't believe that you waste your time in such situations. I feel that you just have to do, make sure, even if you're doing even if you are involved in long distance relationship, try as much as possible to make time for the person and know everything about the person. Like, know what you need to know. Most things I need to know, even when you're with the person or when the person is in the same city as you need to know certain things, because when the person is far from you, you might not get as much information as you want to get when the person is closer to you, or the person is living in the same vicinity as you. That's what I feel, or that's what I believe, when people do not actually meet themselves and discuss certain things that they would have discussed before making some certain decisions. Okay, I like this lipstick. Lipstick is giving me that burgundy feeling. Like, I love it. I love the lipstick. So yeah, that's my advice for people that actually go into long distance relationships. I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but make sure that you open your eyes very well. Make sure that what you're going into is something that is worth it. If it's not really worth it, don't bother yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't want to waste your time dating someone or dating a ghost, or dating someone that the person doesn't feel as much as you feel for the person, and or you don't feel as much as, or the person does not feel as much as you feel, because you're not together, and you're not really you don't really know much about the person, and you feel that they're hiding certain things from you. I'm not support. Most people would call it scam, and to me, I don't advise that. But if you really want to go into a long distance relationship, know that you have to open your mind to experience certain things. Open your mind to know that it might work, it might not work. So don't put all your hope in it. And when you find out that you're suspecting that he's lying to you, or suspecting that something is not right, you have to confront the person, make the person know that you are not okay with certain things. And when you find out that they're not opening up to you the way you want to, you have to leave, because you can't waste your time in a particular place where you are not getting the most attention, or you're not sure of where you are. So I'm not in support. I don't advise anybody to date blindly. Okay, that is just my own opinion about it. So guys, that's all I have for this makeup look. I just want to use my setting spray from Stick Exchange as usual to spray my face and the makeup that I use to set my makeup. Ooh, wow, this is nice. I love the setting spray, guys. Actually makes my face feel so, set my foundation and my makeup to last long all day. Like, I love the setting spray from Stick Exchange, and mind you, it's natural. Like, it's a natural setting spray, so there are no reactions to your face, to your makeup, to what you've done so far. It's actually nice. I love using this setting spray, guys. Actually makes my face to have this dewy finish, an airbrush look. Like, it makes my face have this airbrush look. I love it, guys. I love it. I love this. guys, so we've come to the end of this video. Okay, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell notification button beside the subscribe button to get notified when I post new videos. Okay, so I believe that you love this video a lot, so please comment down below if you like this makeup. If you have any question for me, please comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video coming up very soon. Bye.